what exactly is our purpose? What is my purpose? What is my purpose? I have been so enthralled by the world of manifestation, the world of law of attraction, and I have gravitated toward it for years now, reading so many different books and so many different ways of thinking and so many different aspects of spirituality and what it means to be spiritual and what it means to figure out what life means and how to live your life in the most constructive manner. And especially recently, these last 2 years, 3 years of my life, I've felt so pushed more than ever to figure out what I want to do. What path do I want to take? How do I provide for myself? And there are so many different things that I can choose from. And I have so many different interests. And I'm sure other people feel the same way. It's I am turning 21 next month, and it's just a big cultural moment where it's I am becoming an adult now, and it's kind of time for me to figure out what I want to do with my life. But I have to keep reminding myself, no, you're still figuring things out, you're still figuring out how things are going to play out, you're still figuring out who you are and what you like, and I have to give myself so much grace when it comes to that. I have to keep reminding myself, it's okay, you don't have to constantly be looking for this purpose. And this has been such a big thing for me. It's what is my purpose? What am I meant to do? What's going to make me the happiest? And I want the purpose. I want something to feel inclined to do. I want something to fill my days with some sort of accomplishment other than just going to work. And it's really taking a toll on me, and I kind of am just big revelation I just had is it's okay to do whatever I want to do. If one day I'm more interested in reading about the law of attraction, spirituality, then that's okay. I can harness that part of myself, but I can also have these other hobbies and not see it as why can't I just choose one? Why can't I just choose one interest to be into? Because I like cooking, I love making music, I love speaking about my experiences spiritually, I love reading, I love so many different things. And it's just why don't I know what I want to do? I feel there's so many other people around me that already know what they want to do. I already know who they have become and what path they're going to go down. And the more I try to figure out my purpose, the more I lose it. The more I'm I don't know. I don't know if I like one thing enough to dedicate my entire life to it. And then I'm no, I could. But it's all relative. And it's all just kind of a question of, is a purpose really even a real thing? Or is that just hindering me from being the person that I'm meant to be? Is this idea of purpose just stopping me from the goals that I actually want to achieve? And yeah, that's been it for me. I get into certain things and I will get into them and I'll get really invested, and then one moment I'll just fall off and it's where am I? Why can't I dedicate myself to something? Why can't I follow through with these actions? And once again, I just have to give myself grace and keep giving myself grace and say, it's okay. It's okay if you haven't figured it out yet. It's okay if things are confusing. It's okay if, you don't follow through with things. You don't have to be so hard on yourself for not doing the things that you want to do. And being hard on yourself for not being productive enough only ends up in more inactivity. And I've noticed this, especially with myself. If I start tearing down on myself or not doing things, I dig myself into an even deeper hole of like, maybe I should just give up. Maybe I should just, stick my head in a pillow and pretend like I don't exist. And that these thoughts and these desires in my head don't exist. But it's just this constant game of giving myself grace and saying, it's okay. Your purpose of life is to live. And even if you never accomplish anything, you ultimately accomplished your purpose in life. And maybe sometimes it doesn't have to go deeper than that. Sometimes it can just be the fact that you're living, and that's your purpose. Is just to live and experience whatever it is for you to experience, even if it's boring, even if it's mundane, even if it's something that you don't really want to do. Sometimes your purpose in life is just to live. And it's like this constant, Liza, don't stop pushing yourself so hard. Stop making yourself feel so bad. Stop being self-sabotaging. Like, it's okay. It's okay to not... It's okay. Like, things are gonna be just fine. Whether or not you figure it out today, whether or not you figure out all of this 10 years from now. I still have so much time, and I, as well as I think so many other people, just need to give ourselves grace. Like, if we're not in the places that we want to be, that's okay. Doesn't matter if you're 21, doesn't matter if you're 65. If you haven't accomplished the things that you want to accomplish, that's okay. Like, it's going to be fine. Like, the world's gonna keep turning, and you'll still get so many more opportunities to do the things that you want to do. And I think nowadays really is today's day and age is like the time for everybody. I feel like a lot of people need to hear that. Like, it's okay. You don't have to always get stuff done. You don't always have to show up and be good. Like, it's okay to be lazy. It's okay to not wash your face one night. It's okay if you said something to someone that you're not proud of. It's okay if you laid in bed all day. It's okay if, whatever it is that you feel regret over, it's okay. Slow down and, realize time goes on. Things are gonna go forward, and it's okay. We make mistakes. We do things we're not proud of, and that's just a part of living life. And whether or not you succeed in the things that you want to succeed at, you're still gonna feel that way. You're still gonna have moments of why did I do this? Why can't I do things? Why did I do this differently? Why can't I do things differently? Why am I not being productive? Why am I not waking up on time? But ultimately, it's okay, and I really hope that whoever hears this message or comes across this video can take with them for their day, and hopefully for a while, that it's okay. Like, wherever you're at right now, whatever point in life or whatever season you're in, or wherever you're at, whatever you're experiencing, whatever your life situation is, it's okay. And you are exactly where you are meant to be. You are learning the lessons you are exactly meant to learn. You are experiencing the things that you are meant to experience, and the thoughts and feelings that you have are just as real and are there, and it's just another thing that you're experiencing. These are all different forms of experiences, and it's okay to just let them be and to not try to weave something out of it. It's okay to just let things be. It's okay to just let it go and be like, okay, this is where I'm at. Instead of trying to craft something of maybe if I'm hard on myself, then I'll actually get up and do something. When that's not the case. Sometimes it's just let things be. Just let yourself feel the things that you need to feel. let yourself lay in bed all day if that's what you want to do, if that's what you do. Let things be the way that things are. Don't try to push things in a certain direction aggressively, in a way. Like, don't try to, like, force something to happen. That's a better way to put it. Don't try to force these things to happen. Force can only get you so far. But anyway, that's just what's been on my mind for the day. Trying to just stay rooted in myself, in my life experience, and trying to find all the gratitude that I can in what I am going through. Trying to just, even if I'm not where I want to be, to still be able to appreciate where I am now, and to enjoy going to work and look at going to work in a light way, and people talking to me in a more positive way, and being grateful that I get to eat food, I get to eat my dinner, and I ate a nice sandwich, and just trying to find gratitude in every single little thing. And I feel like that's what helps the most in times like these, where I just spiral and I'm like, why can't I figure out what to do with my life? I just let it go. I'm like, whatever, let it go, and deliberately start thinking of things that I'm grateful for. Even if it's hard, even if it doesn't feel good, the first few things that you pick out, it starts to feel a little bit better, and things start to feel a little lighter because you're clearing out all of that negative self-doubt, all that negative energy, and you're replacing it with, this is where I am, and I'm grateful for the things that are where I am. And the more you pick for the things that you're grateful for, the more gratitude you feel, and the more in line you feel with the truest version of yourself. And just to continue to come back to that, to just continue to give yourself grace, be like, it's okay, like, literally look at yourself in the mirror. Like, sometimes it comes down to physically doing this stuff. Sometimes it literally comes down to physically going to a mirror and talking to yourself and being like, it's okay, we're doing just fine, things are great, things are wonderful, you are still alive and breathing, and you are still so beautiful and resilient. Or even sometimes just to say to yourself, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like, just keep telling yourself it's going to be okay. Keep forgiving yourself and saying it's fine. It's fine. Things are going to be just fine. You're going to figure out things one way or the other. Whether or not you like it, you're going to figure it out. So give yourself time to just let things go and to appreciate the moment you're in instead of reaching for another. Just stay grateful, keep that gratitude in your heart, and keep picking out things that make you feel a little bit better, especially in times of self-doubt and in times of depression or whatever it might be that you're struggling with. Just try your absolute hardest to stay grounded in gratitude, to stay grounded in forgiveness, and to stay grounded in letting things go, letting things come, letting things go. And we can slowly make our way out of these negative headspaces and begin to sit in a more comfortable headspace and recognize what beautiful lives we live without having to do anything. Anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day. We collectively are working together to find the beauty in this world and to recognize the beauty in this world and completely embrace whatever it is that comes to us. Much love to all of you people on your different paths, keep looking for the light. Bye.